queen of pop, belly tops, and all kinds of crazy. It's Britney Spears. We all watched in awe as this lucky star rose to the top. With over 100 million records sold worldwide, Britney Spears is one of the best-selling music artists of all time. Though she has outstanding credibility in the music industry, her personal life started to take a toll in the early 2000s, which of course led to the infamous 2007 incident. We watched as her toxic lifestyle took over and poorly impacted not only her mental health, but her whole life. We also learned that Britney was forced into a conservatorship by her father, Jamie, that lasted for 13 years. In that time, she had no freedoms and was still being worked to the bone. But she is finally free from this conservatorship and she is preparing to go after her family for what they put her through. What's happening, friends? It's Emily here with Where Are They Now? And this is Britney Spears. She started her amazing career off by joining the Mickey Mouse Club as a Mouseketeer, where she met stars like Christina Aguilera and future boyfriend Justin Timberlake. OMG, do y'all remember those denim on denim outfits her and JT wore? Iconic. At the age of 17, Spears released her first song, Hit Me Baby One More Time. She continued to write songs and albums, she starred in Pepsi commercials, and who could forget the classic hit movie Crossroads. Britney even created her signature perfume, Fantasy, which to me smells like pure cotton candy. Of course we can't forget her marriage to Kevin Federline, aka K-Fed. During their marriage, Spears was gifted with two beautiful boys, Sean and Jaden, though after serious mental health concerns were taken from her custody and given solely to K-Fed, though she does have visiting rights with them now. But after nights of partying with Paris and Lindsay, and days of being tormented by paparazzi, we all watched as this beautiful bright star fell from the sky. In 2007, Britney tried to fight back everything that was bringing her down. She was tired of people grabbing and touching her, tired of the negativity towards her, and the paparazzi never leaving her alone, even when she asked nicely. Ultimately, Spears took matters into her own hands. That night, she went to a salon and asked them to cut off her hair. But nobody would, and I don't blame them, her hair was unreal. So she did it herself. Paparazzi continued to harass the poor girl, and that's when she decided she had had enough. We've all seen the photos, the terrifying rage in her eyes. She took an umbrella and she started smashing one of the cameraman's cars. This was a cry for help, but to us, we only saw her at her peak mania. Britney was immediately hospitalized and sent to rehab. But our girl never quit making music. Hello, she's Britney Spears. She released her 6th album, Circus, at the end of 2008, which was the beginning of her conservatorship. Granted by the court system, this is put in place for individuals who are unable to make decisions on their own due to mental disabilities. Britney's father, Jamie Spears, decided that this was in her best interest, even though it gave him total control over her estate and all other areas of her life. These restrictions could range from what she's eating for breakfast, to what she's wearing, and even to what kind of toothpaste she could use. She hasn't even been able to buy books for her own children. That's insane! The conservatorship started as temporary, but was then extended after psychiatric assessment. Poor girl. There was also an incident with her old manager, Sam Lutfi, who was accused of being a strong influence in her bad behavior and mental breakdowns. Thankfully, a restraining order was issued against him. While her team of managers, lawyers, and family were busy trying to convince us and Britney that this conservatorship was a good idea, the Free Britney movement and campaign was up and running. It started in 2009, right after the conservatorship, and was created by superfans. Britney kept her head down and kept doing what she loved, earning her a 4-year residency in Vegas after the release of her 7th album, Piece of Me. In 2016, Britney tried to speak up about what exactly was going on in the conservatorship, but unfortunately, she was still experiencing mental health troubles, so the claims of her being exploited were excused. During the first official hearing in 2019, Jamie Spears' health began declining and had to take a step back from his role as conservator over her personal life but was still in control of her finances. At this time, her sister Jamie Lynn was named a trustee of her finances and has recently been attempting to have the money from Britney's account moved into her personal accounts. Someone's a little jealous that she's not all that anymore. Since that nonsense, her estate was placed with a certified public accountant who will assist Britney to transfer her assets into her trust. Earlier this year, Britney finally felt comfortable speaking up in court. Her testimony stated that she had been medicated, forced to perform against her will, and is currently being prevented from having children. Finally, progress was made earlier this year when Jamie Spears was suspended as conservator of her estate after Britney accused him of exploitation. Through the ups and the downs, Britney manages to stay true to her bright and bubbly self. She is now happily engaged to Sam Asghari, personal trainer and featured love interest in her music video Slumber Party. If you're on Instagram, then I'm sure you've seen all of Britney's recent posts, finally giving us a look on the inside. You can find her showing off her dance skills, her collection of cat suits, and even special trips with her sons and fiancé. She is even revealing more details about the conservatorship and is preparing to take legal action against it. In a recent article, Britney said, and I quote, "Honestly, my voice was muted and threatened for so long, and I wasn't able to speak up or anything. I honestly think you guys saved my life in a way. 100%. That absolutely broke my heart to read, but knowing that the Free Britney movement was and is behind her every step of the way, I truly hope she feels and receives the support that she deserves. We are finally starting to see the real Britney. I don't know about you, but I cannot wait to finally meet her." If you haven't already checked out the investigative documentaries like Framing Britney Spears, there's many others, but I highly suggest it. They go into thorough detail of the past 13 years of Britney's life during the conservatorship, interviewing friends, ex-employees, finally giving us the truth and showing us who Britney Spears really is. Britney has stated that she will be doing a tell-all interview with Oprah very soon. Britney has also expressed, and I quote, "I'm not here to be a victim. I lived with victims my whole life as a child. That's why I got out of my house and I worked for 20 years. I'm here to be an advocate for people with real disabilities and real illnesses." So, for now at least, we know that Britney is stronger than yesterday, and she is finally free and able to live her life the way she was not able to before. Britney has stated that she wants to get married and have another child, along with making more music for her fans. And I'm sure we all can't wait to listen. This story is only the beginning, so make sure to subscribe for any more updates. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. This has been Where Are They Now for Britney Spears, and I was your host, Emily.